Welcome back to Risk of Rain. You know, we need to get a win. We just need to get one under our belts. This is serious time. Serious time. Our problem every time has been not finishing fast enough, letting the difficulty catch up on us. We are going to very intently make sure that we get to the teleporter as fast as possible. Ignore everything on the stage until we get to the teleporter, because that's what keeps killing us, taking too long. So we're going to be going with Acrid, that creature we fought on the sunken tombs too. And he's a poison character. His main attack is a melee attack that does damage and gives them poison damage. He can also spit a whole line of toxin, stunning all enemies and giving them more poison damage. His movement ability gives him a slight speed bonus, plus lets him spray toxic sludge all over the ground. Anyone standing in it gets poison damage. And his ultimate attack is the Epidemic, which fires a disease into the enemy, and then that enemy spreads into other enemies, all dealing poison damage. So basically this character is just good at getting multiple sources of damage over time, just to slowly kill an enemy. So let's do this. We're gonna focus, get to the teleporter quick. Alright, we started at this stage, so we're gonna go as fast as we can. We are not supposed to have unlocked that yet. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Like, apparently there's some variables that keeps track of achievement progress, and when I deleted my save file, it somehow did not it didn't get rid of all the achievement progress variables. So we're ignoring all of these enemies. We just want to get to the teleporter, and here it is. Now we can start fighting. The boss should be coming somewhere here. What boss did we get? This is the Colossus. So we're gonna be obviously we can't stun the big bosses, but we are still going to be doing that ability just because it's extra poison damage over time. We're going to get an Epidemic that should help out killing all of these guys. He's going down. He's taking a lot of damage per second, so he's actually going down pretty quick. We're handling this guy well. Alright. Alright, we're finally in business here. We're gonna finish this level really fast. And we're not gonna worry about the rising difficulty nearly as much as we've had to in the previous runs. Alright, let's climb up here. There's more guys, so let's take care of all those. Let the Epidemic kill them the rest of the way. You don't have to like keep attacking them until they're all the way dead. You can just like attack them a few times and let the damage over time take care of the rest. So this is good for us. This Hoppo Feather is going to be great for helping us kite, just to get the poison damage in, let it fester, while staying away from other damage while we wait for our abilities to recharge. We also got this Tesla coil that's going to do quite a bit of electric damage just on enemies that happen to be nearby to us. Alright, we got the Epidemic on them, but these enemies are stronger. That's not going to kill them all the way. I'm not a fan of how all these enemies are spawning up here, so I can't just leave this area. Let's see, is that going to kill him? I'll come over here just to make sure he dies. Yes. We'll come down. What enemies do we have? Apparently there's still an enemy down here. I think I'll explore over just a little bit, see if there's... okay, I guess we'll play this shrine. And I guess we'll grab that other chest nearby. Sacrificial Dagger, nice. And 56 Leaf of Clover, that is also nice. We get the small chest. Crowbar. Not really good for Acrid, because Acrid is all about damage over time. So, like, his attacks aren't even dealing that much damage. It's just about poisoning them, so crowbar is not going to help our damage very much because it already starts with not that much damage. But we made it to level 3 with 3.5 minutes barely on the clock, so we're making really good pace here. I'm going to ignore enemies. Just ignore them. They don't exist. The enemies do not exist until we find that teleporter. I swear. Well, maybe we'll get that guy poisoned. Maybe we can just, like, he'll die before that. Nah, not quite. We just want to get to this freaking teleporter. Where is the teleporter? I just want to get to it fast. Do not let anything distract you. Get to that teleporter fast. That's definitely been my problem. I take too long just dealing with enemies as they go instead of just going straight to the teleporter. So, oh wow, that Tesla coil is really effective. Gonna give ourselves just a little bit of extra movement speed. Teleporter is right here. So I think we're actually gonna, well, where did the boss spawn? Is he over here? Alright, that was kind of bad. It was looking pretty bad there, but we got out of it. We're actually getting quite a bit of these sacrificial dagger bolts. They're doing quite a fine job for us. Let's figure out where the hell that boss spawned and get him down. Get them in the sludge and get the stun attack on them while they're in the sludge. Alright, this is good. We really need to find where that boss spawned because it didn't spawn anywhere near us. I swear, if it was just over to the other side and I completely missed it, I'm going to be mad. But at the very least, even if we end up going this way and not finding it, we'll still be able to get those items we had to pass up earlier since we were just focused on getting to the teleporter. We've been really good about just killing the enemies as they go, so they're not like spreading out everywhere. Oh, apparently those bolts are reaching the ancient wisp, so I think it's actually down in this little crevice here. Just let that wear them down a little bit. Alright, they're down. Okay, I don't know how he spawned all the way over here. Because the teleporter was all the way there. So, it's kind of silly, but, you know, whatever, we'll work with it. I think that missile leap is a little bit annoying, but we can deal with them. And like I said, the double jump feathers, those are going to be very useful for us to just, like, avoid little bits of damage while we just pop in little hits. Alright, we're gonna fall off the 3.5 minutes per level pace, because I actually do want to go around and get some of these items, because we got a lot of money. We're probably gonna end this level at around 9 minutes, which is still a much better pace than I'm usually on. As long as we just focus on, like, getting the teleporter activated, we should be in good business. So I think there weren't any items up there. I'd rather take the quib, whatever the hell that means, as my use item. That one we had before just like dropped mines around you, the mines are pretty powerful, but I'll just show you what that does. Those all do quite a bit of damage to help you out. Actually, no, I prefer the missile launcher. I prefer the missiles. Okay, I may have spent a little too much money on that shrine. Well, there's a good one up there. I should still be able to get all those. Double sacrificial dagger. Or ceremonial dagger, rather. Okay, I can still get... I want the goat hoof. Or actually, I think... Let's get a healing item, monster tooth. We have the bustling fungus, but that monster tooth is more suited to keeping us alive while we're still in combat. which is always good because it means you don't have to leave combat as often. We'll get this. Ooh, okay, well, it's gonna cause some lag. Acrid is already a very laggy character, so the Frostbolts aren't gonna help that much. I may have to just already decide to turn off danger numbers, but we'll see. We'll wait to do that until we actually have to. Alright. I'm really not a fan of this level because it always causes us to take forever, because it seems like it always takes us a while just to even find the teleporter. We got the broken bridge variant. It's not up top here. I'm gonna fire off those missiles to see if we can actually get a few enemies dead. Just want to make sure I don't miss the I swear, if the teleporter was up there and I like glossed over it, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. For now, I think we're good. I think we'll check that inner area. Well, no, let's just check it now. I was gonna say we'll go up, and if it's not at the top, we can just fall down and check this area that way. No, I think let's check it. Okay, I'm glad I did that because the teleporter was right here. Let's get this activated and just get ourselves going. All right, we got Ifrit. Oh, this is actually another enemy we haven't seen. Never mind. There are multiple enemies we had never seen at the point when I said, like, oh, there's one enemy that we haven't seen. So, let's go find it. He either spawned, okay, he's there. Sometimes he likes to just troll you by, like, spawning at the very top instead of, like, anywhere near where you are. Put this down. Oh, we're handling him like a boss. Oh, okay. I thought that was the monster log for Ifrit. I was like, sweet. First time we ever killed him, we get his monster log. Okay, we got this new item we unlocked in the last time. This is kind of a hit or miss item. Like, literally. It's an on-hit effect that, shoots a sniper shot into the field. It's supposed to be targeting an enemy. And it is insane amounts of damage. Like, I've actually seen it take out a blighted enemy in a single shot. I like that. You just saw the damage number, but the problem with it is that it's both a low chance to activate, and it's prone to just, like, completely whiff the enemies. So I don't really like it that much. I'm gonna see, were there some viable items back here, or should I just check at the top? Well, okay, there was this. Okay, yeah, there were some viable items here, so I'm glad I came back over here. Guardian's Heart, that's a very good one. We got Epidemic into this field. That's gonna. Oh, that did crazy damage. I'm just gonna check. Okay, and we're just gonna check the rest of this area. I guess we'll go up on the left side of the map a little bit to check for items, but I think for the most part we're gonna leave the right side alone. Okay, we got a tier 1 chest that gave us the Will of the Wisp, very nice, and another telescopic sight. That increases the chance of getting a thing. It doesn't help that thing be any more accurate, so that's kind of a wash there. But and we got the Smart Shopper item. That's really good. So we got a very good haul of items, and we finally finished this level fast for once. I'm very optimistic about how this is going. So yeah, apparently, like, just having not played Risk of Rain for a while, I just forgot how important finishing fast was. So much that, like, if you're ever in a situation where you're wondering if you should, like, take more time to grab more items, usually the answer is no. I think I just needed to die, like, 6 times to finally remind myself of that. Alright. Just gonna get that damage on him. Actually, I think we're not even gonna do, like, these small attacks that we've been doing, because we actually have that, if the red whip item that gives us extra bonus movement speed when we're out of combat and doing an attack like that. makes us considered in combat again, so we probably shouldn't do that. Okay, we got Cremator again. Ooh, okay, kind of took a good bit of sudden damage there. I want to see if we can actually... Let's try to just kill a few enemies and let the monster tooth get some of our health back, and I think maybe let's actually like start to take on that Cremator. Or actually, and nah, if I had more jump feathers, I would try to go for the artifact on this stage, but I'd like more than just one jump feather if I'm gonna try to do that. So I think we're gonna pass up on that for now. Yeah, I think fighting this Cremator is just going to be all about just like getting in the poison damage, letting it fester for a little bit, and then getting out of the way of his attack. So let's see what's here. Ooh, that would be good. That's basically like if you take damage in a single hit equal to some percentage of your maximum health, you do an explosive attack, which does a pretty insane amount of damage. It's really good. But I don't know, like it gets less useful the more health you have, because it means the more health you have to take in a single shot for it to activate. So probably just like right now is probably later than it really can be useful here. So got the Brilliant Behemoth, which will help, because we both we're dealing with crowds in this close combat damage, plus just the extra damage source is always welcome. So I need to get out of here. I think the Cremator, does indeed attack faster the lower health he gets. Okay, so we just wanted to get in, that damage there. Okay, he's almost dead. We just gotta get him finished off. Okay, these missiles should finish him off. There he goes. Down there. I think we're gonna... Well, what item do we actually... we're gonna stick with the rockets for now. As far as Acrid goes, I'm not too big of a fan of the double effects. Although, maybe I should try it at some point and see whether I'm just being silly or whether it's just actually not that good with Acrid. Yeah, so we're keeping a really good pace here. And like keeping a good pace, finishing that level soon means you can take a little bit of time afterwards just to grab all the items thrown about. Crit glasses, love it. And crowbar, not so big of a fan. And we get the tier 2 chest here. Another hop feather. That would have been nice before I killed the Cremator, so I could have given the artifact a shot. There's nothing up there. Or actually, well, yeah, nah. I'll give it a shot just to see, because Acrid has some of those attacks. I want to see if Acrid's attacks can actually hit the button. Doesn't look like it. Oh, actually his explosive attacks can. No. I think we just want to win. I'm not going to spend time getting the artifact. I just want to make sure we can win a game for once. The artifact will come later. We'll have plenty of opportunities to get those artifacts. For now, we're just going to make sure we actually win a game. We're going to play this health shrine once we get nothing from it. Okay, this is gonna heal us a little bit. Blighted, if there was anything but freaking Blighted spawning right next to that, I would have gone for that too, but Well, actually, we healed enough health since then. I will do it. Snake Eye. That's kind of... it's just... The game's just laughing in my face now, because it's like, hey, you just succeeded as shrine. How about we give you this item that gives you bonuses for failing shrines? It's kind of adding insult to injury. I need to get out of this level fast, but I think those flying enemies especially I do want to take care of as they go, otherwise they just group up too much and it becomes a pain in the ass to deal with them. We're going to check down here first. Teleporter is right here, so we found the teleporter. We're on a good pace. For once. Okay, apparently... Oh. I don't want to deal with that right now because there's that blighted enemy plus the boss, so let's kind of deal with other areas first. Maybe we can just like, we can get the blighted enemy to teleport to us and we can deal with him without having to deal with the boss together. In fact, speak of the devil, here he is. There might be more than one blight in here, actually. Yeah. Oh wow, we have just a ton of sources of damage. It's going really well. That's just a normal teleporter. Sweet, but that's still good. We doubled up on our 56 leaf clover. That'll help us get more items as we go. Okay, be very careful around this blight. He deals quite a bit of damage. But we can kite him around a little bit, and like we've got a lot of poison damage working on him right now. So we are doing a good job slowly wearing him down. Alright, let's let off these missiles. Let's deal with this group now. Stay out of the way of most of the damage and just let all these poison effects. Yeah, I think with the frost bolts we do need to turn damage numbers off at this point. Okay. Yeah, I think we're still gonna wait on the boss until we made sure that the swarms of enemies with him are a little bit dealt with at least a little bit. We've been managing to keep a very low remaining enemies count throughout the game here, so sign that we're doing things right this time. Or maybe Acrid's just really good at what you do. I think it's maybe a little bit of both. Ooh, this is a really good item for like it's basically a good healing item for any character that fires many shots rapidly like Acrid does. I don't actually know. Does poison damage proc the on-hit effects? Because if so, then it's even better than I think it is. Alright. Getting multiples of these. I think it either increases our chance to a point and or makes that effect deal more damage. So just getting that taken care of. I think we gotta drop down because the enemy did fall down here. We just gotta take care of him really quick. Alright. This is good. We're about to complete the first cycle through, and we've not even reached full difficulty yet. And this is where we should try to be more often. I don't know why I haven't been trying to do that. Back up onto stable ground. Let the damage over time, deal with him slowly. He's taking a lot of damage here, and he is dealt with. I do want to go back. I don't. Let's see. I think there were a few normal chests. I was gonna worry mostly about the legendary chest, but I don't think we have enough money to do extra life just to make sure. that even if we do get into trouble once or twice there, it's not gonna be the end of us. Okay, I think now we can just head back to the teleporter. I think we're gonna loop a little bit, but mostly just because if we stop now, the episode would be really short. So, oh, maybe shorter is better. I think I'd rather just like have a chance to get more items while we're on this really good pace in order to make sure that we can handle the final boss. Actually, like, with the epidemic thing, the worms part of the boss is going to be insanely easy because the whole, like, those bosses are in segments. And so it'll spread to each segment and deal just tons of damage. I want to know, can we actually break this open? Because I don't think we can. I don't think Acrid is a character that can break that open. What am I doing? Just get to the teleporter. Don't be fighting these guys. What did we just learn? Have I forgotten already? Oh, teleporter's down here. I almost missed it because it wasn't on the screen. Alright, Colossus. That's nice. Magma Worm would have been terrible, so I'm glad it wasn't that. The thing is, we can like keep attacking these guys while we're jumping, and they like can't even hit us. So, like, even kiting is even more effective with these like large boss creatures. So one of them's already almost dead. The other one's gonna take a little bit more work. Gonna fire off all these rockets to help out with that a little bit. Oh, we've got a huge crowd of guys right up there. Let's just launch an epidemic into this area and let the epidemic do its thing. There's actually an achievement we can get for letting epidemic spread to large numbers of enemies. Oh god. No. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the item we want. Let's get out of there a little bit before we get ourselves killed. Yeah, okay, the epidemic is doing its job. We just do not want to die stupidly here. We do have the backup extra life in case something stupid does happen. Which is bound to happen with me. We all do stupid things, but me especially. Oh. Be careful of my health here. We got another monster log here. Alright. There's a lot more enemies left here than we've been doing before, but it's understandable because we're starting to loop. These enemies are getting harder to deal with just in general. Alright. We are handling them pretty darn fine though. Let's stay away from that crab though. Alright. These guys are finally dropping like the flies they are. Okay. Gotta watch the health. I think we're getting just a little too overexcited. I'm letting my health drop too much. You think I'm just like underestimating how much damage those elite enemies really do to me. See, that's one of those times that the scope, the rifle scope, activated but just completely missed the enemy. That was one of those times. See, this guy should be dead very quickly. And let's just see what other items we have for us on this stage. Well, we got a shrine to work with. Not much else, it doesn't look like. We will get this extra attack speed item, the Soldier's Syringe. It's very useful for this. And got another red whip. I'd rather more goat hoofs if we're gonna be getting extra speed items, but yeah, it's all good. We'll just play this until we either get. I'll play it one more time. Oof, I'm greedy. One more. All right, we got a huge crit bonus stacked up, so we're gonna just let it be as it is. If we can get one of those wicked rings that make crits give us back, or that make crits reduce our cooldowns, then this will be really good. But either way, I'm going to keep what we have right here with the 5 times on. And we actually have 3 of those items, so I don't even want to know. I don't even know how high our crit chance must be at this point. Okay, no attacking, just get to the end. Get to the teleporter. Okay, is it inside here? Or actually, we'll play that health shrine. Well, actually no, because we have the big crit. We don't want to risk losing big crit chance. We're not going to be playing any more shrines from this point on. I guess maybe if we decide to loop all the way around to level 5 again, and where we get the double health shrines. Maybe, but that's like the only situation where we do that. We're good on time and we're pretty stacked. Let's get this item here. That's how you get that artifact. You gotta jump all the way over to there and then strike that pedestal. This is the artifact of distortion. Alright, and we'll see what that does when we decide to play with it. Alright, so what else is going on down here? Okay. A whole lot of nothing. There's a lot of items around this stage, so this is going to be a good level for stocking up on more items to get us through the final stage safe and sound. I went very much the long way around to this teleporter, and we got an overloading magma worm, so this is like on all counts not good. The only thing about the magma worms when you're Acrid is that every time they dip down into the ground, the poison on their segments reset, because technically all the segments despawn. Oh my god. This is not good. I think this is going to be another just stall the clock until enemies stop spawning, and then just like find a good place where you can be to take care of all those bosses. We may end up losing the extra life here. And once we lose that extra life, we're really in a bad situation, because we could very quickly lose altogether. We don't want that to happen. Maybe looping for this long was just generally a mistake. Yeah, this is why Acrid is a really laggy character, because mostly because of that Epidemic ability. We may have to just stop instinctively using it in order to prevent lag. Okay, clock's almost been run out. We're almost in a good place to just start getting these magworms taken care of. Okay, one of them's down. It's hard for melee characters to deal with the overloading magma worm because you have to get close to it, and once you are close to it, all that shock damage is coming right onto you. So it's hard for melee characters to deal with him very well. This magma worm is almost dead. We did indeed get him now. Holy shit, this overloading magma worm still has a bunch of freaking health. Hopefully that toxic sludge will get him down a little bit. I think maybe that's the way to go with fighting this guy as Acrid. Just like get the toxic sludge on the ground and hope he jumps up right into it. Maybe that's the way to go. Oh, he avoided it that time. We're just gonna stay up here while we get this magma worm taken care of. Oh, apparently that doesn't even affect the magma worm. Never mind, it was something else we were doing that caused so much damage to the magma worm. That time stop was very helpful. Okay. Need to just let ourselves heal back up. Like now he's in his angry phase where he pops up and down a lot faster. Just let that kind of epidemic in a little bit. Yeah. Alright, let him. Yeah, I think. Yeah, maybe the way to go is just use the epidemic. Get him on the upswing with the epidemic, and so that it can spread at least to a few segments before he despawns. And also just like getting a few attacks. We gotta be careful about how often we try to do like the directs attacks, because that causes us to take a lot of shock damage. Like that almost killed us, which is why we don't want to do that very often. Good epidemic on the upswing. Heal up before we try direct attacks. Alright, we're finally getting him down considerably. Okay. Let's get a few. Oh shit. That was almost really bad. Do not go too close to that spitter, otherwise we're gonna die. Alright, let's just get one more good epidemic in. Alright, that should finish him off. Or not quite. There we go, he's finally dead, and we got the special item for the magma worm. I don't totally remember exactly how it works, but it's something about like giving us extra speed and leaving a fire trail. Maybe that's just like a chance on enemy kill, something like that. Alright, I think we're finally to the point where regular enemies are not much of a problem for us anymore. Just mostly like the bosses and blights that we're gonna have to worry about. I want to make sure I didn't miss items here. Get the meat nugget and the first aid kit. All right. I think we're just gonna go to the final boss after this one because this loop took a while. So if you try to go much more, it's probably gonna take us a while to get there. We killed him overloading magma worm though. That is really good. I don't know if we did that in that glass run, but it's hard, not easy to do, especially with a melee character. Just kind of had to play it slow and steady there. It worked out very nicely for us. Oh, that's it. Rotten Brain is one of the worst use items. If you ever get it, just like switch it out very quickly. It's one of the worst. Alright. We're almost finally done with this level. Okay. And I think we're just gonna do those 2 loops and then let's get out of here. Yeah, after we get back into the groove of things, I think we're gonna go ahead and try for a longer run where we loop around the whole level set 1 or 2, maybe even 3 times. I think, yeah. Just once we get back into the swing of things, and I feel good after this one because we realize what was keeping us down, why we weren't doing so well. So I think, yeah. We'll go through a run of each character at least once, and then I think we might try to take on a little bit longer runs. Alright, you're aboard the UES contact light. Let's open this door. Can't do much but sit around and kill enemies while we wait for this door to open. You can get an item from this box though. Overlord. Epidemic in here. We got an item from Elite. We're still working on trying to kill this green boss. That's got lots of health. Oh yeah, he's definitely dead. Oh, infusion. That's a terrible item to get late into the game. Just like, really? That would have helped me out if I got that like 5 levels ago. Right now it's just like a completely useless item to have come across. So I don't think we're gonna spend a lot of time just like getting money to buy all the items throughout the stage. I think we're just gonna grab what's here. 3 ceremonial daggers here. They're firing off a lot of bolts on every kill. We'll get another goat hoof just for movement's sake. I think at this point maybe movement is not the primary concern now, but who cares? I like my goat hoofs. Alright, that's good. And we used up all our money, so let's just keep going. We're not going to spend too long here. I don't think we're actually even going to get into any of the extra rooms. Although maybe I have enough jump height to actually get into one of these without needing a key. Like 2 of these rooms, there are ways to get in without actually needing a key if you can like jump high enough. So we'll see if we're actually capable of doing that. at this point. Let's try it out. Oh wow, we're getting a lot of lag here. Oh, okay, let's get the hell out of there. Monster log and a lot of item drops from enemies. We are lagging like a motherfucker. Got an extra monster tooth that should help keep us alive. I'm gonna activate the other door back here, and then I'm gonna try the whole get into the secret room without a keycard. See if we can do it. I don't know for sure if we have enough jump height to do it, but we'll try just so even if we don't, you guys can see what I'm talking about. There's also probably still a couple more items for us to get while we're here. You know, just like whatever items we can get to help us in the boss fight. It's fine and dandy. So up here, like, the window in that room is broken. So there's a hole right there for you to try to get through. We did indeed have enough jump height to get into it. So let's prioritize the tier 2 chests. Okay. Oh, that didn't get us too good of stuff. But we'll fight these wandering vagrants. Should get quite a bit of money from fighting these vagrants. Maybe we can buy one or two of these other chests. Some more. Alright. Actually, if we're going into the boss fight, I think I'd rather have the healing item. Oh, and in fact, I'm really glad we did that because that unlocked the chef character because we got the right combination of items to get his unlock achievement. I wasn't even trying to do that. I'm really glad I went and picked up foreign fruits. Let's just head on right to the boss chamber. Alright. This went well, and I think we should be able to handle the final boss fight. I think maybe healing would be the only concern we have, but I don't want to like spend all the time to get that healing item. We have the foreign fruits if we need it. I did not want you to go up there. I want you down here so I can attack you. It's very easy to attack when he's doing these special attacks where he has to stand still for a little bit. Although this guy has a lot of health. It might take us a while to wear him down. Actually, the poison damage can get him quite a bit even when he's in his armor phase, so it's pretty interesting. It's still not like the full effect, but we can actually get him quite a bit even when he was in his armor phase. I don't know how much else there is to say. I guess we're just gonna do it, you know? We'll see how much damage we can get with him with the poison just while he's still in this armor phase. And we're actually getting him down a considerable amount. I don't actually... It looks like actually like most of the poison damage is still just doing the 1 damage, but it's just the fact that we got so many poison effects going on that it adds up really quick. There must be some effect in there that's still doing full or at least part damage on him. So like, how is he losing so much health in that thing? Yo, fuck it, let's just turn damage numbers back on. Because now we're not dealing with massive enemies. The frost bolts aren't gonna lag us to death anymore. Oh wait, no, we're gonna have to turn it back off for the... We need to turn it back off for the Gilded Worms part of the fight. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn this back off. Because then we're just gonna fire off an epidemic right onto the worms, and it's gonna spread all around. See how fast these guys die? Apparently just 1 bolt wasn't enough to do it, but we can keep attacking the other side. Let's get off another epidemic. Just assist out all this. Now we're starting to lag a little bit more. Alright, let's calm down a little bit. Let's get rid of the lag. Yeah. If we had damage numbers on, if we lagged that much with damage numbers off, we may or may not have crashed if damage numbers were on. I'm gonna wait for Epidemic to finish him off. Yeah. Yeah, I think... I don't know. It depends how fast we can kill the blighted versions of Providence. This may or may not be a tough fight in the end of it all. Oh, that's lucky. We actually got one of our war banners to spawn in this room. That was really lucky. We're gonna be trying to keep him in this circle as much as possible. Okay, now we've got the lighted version of him. He's gonna try to do what we can to get him. Oh. Don't let him get too much damage on. Okay, now is the runaway phase. Now let's get back in here now. Okay, now run away from these. He got us while we were running away from those. Looks like we did kill his blighted version. Finally. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that slam thing he does, I don't know if you've actually seen yet. If it hits you, you get knocked up in the air and stunned for a little bit, so it's really not good because it gives him an opportunity to hit you. I think you can just like barely run away from his attack, but like if his blighted version is out while that's happening, usually that blighted one is gonna get a hit or two off on you before you even get out of the way. Now we've got another blighted version coming. Alright. We've got the foreign fruits ready if we need it in a pinch. And plus we still have the extra life even if we lose so much health right away that we can't do anything. They're firing both those at once, so we just need to absolutely not get hit by the black ones. Otherwise, we get knocked down straight to 1 health, and then die very quickly to any other attack. Gotta finish them off here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, we got stunned, and it almost forced us to take a hit from the black stuff. That's why getting rid of that blighted version is really important, because you do not want to be double teamed here when they have those abilities that can combo so well together. Alright, so we finally got Providence on his own. He's in the last stage, so he's not going to have any more armor phases or any more blighted version himself. It's just a matter of doing it. And he's losing very quickly. I fired that Epidemic the wrong way. And let's just let the poison eat his heart out. Yep. Bam! We beat a normal run finally in this series. Yes. So what have we learned today? Especially on Monsoon difficulty, leave as soon as possible. Do not spend any time screwing around on the stage. That is a hard lesson I learned. But you know what? I'm glad we did it. That's progress. So, I actually relearned it. I'm sure, like, I was doing that way before I started this series, but it's been long enough I forgot that that's how it works. So, you know, now that we know what we're doing, the next run should go well. We'll see you some other time. But I'll let this go to the scoreboard so you can see the final results.